Hello everyone, my name is Chip, and Modern Horizons 2 has come out, and guess who managed to snag a full playset of Solitudes? Me. Solitude is a 5-mana 3/2 elemental incarnation creature with lifelink and flash, and when it enters the battlefield we may exile a creature on anyone's side of the board, and its controller gains life equal to its power. That's right, it's a creature with Swords to Plowshares attached to it. And that's very nice, but what if we need removal before turn 5? Well, Solitude has us covered with an Evoke ability hidden down the bottom of the card. We can exile a white card from our hand and cast it for free. And the flash ability applies to the Evoke ability too. So we can at instant speed remove troublesome threats and blockers. I love everything about this card. Just everything. It's just great, even its artwork. And just like its artwork, the future of taxes is looking bright. Brighter than my future. But given I work a manual labour job while renting a house in the middle of a global pandemic on a planet that corporations are slowly boiling to death, my future's looking pretty bleak. But enough about me, let's get on with the deck list. Let's start with our removal package, and we are running 12, that's right, 12 pieces of removal. We have 4 Solitude, 4 Path to Exile, and 4 Skyclave Apparition. Then we're running the usual taxes suspects, 3 Thalia Guardian of Thraben, 4 Leonin Arbiter, and 4 Stoneforge Mystic. And today's Stoneforge package is 1 Maul of the Skyclaves, 1 Sword of Fire and Ice, and 1 Kaldra Compleat. Kaldra is a new living weapon equipment, and while it hits harder and faster than Batterskull, it's a trap! I do worry that at 7 mana, with only Wisp to reset it, we might have it stuck in our hand or on the battlefield with no one to hold it. And rounding out the main deck, we have 4 Aether Vial, 3 Flickerwisp, and 4 Giver of Runes. For our lands, we're running 4 Silent Clearing, 1 Castle Ardenvale, 10 Basic Plains, and then because we're taxes, we're running 4 Ghost Quarter and 4 Field of Ruin. And for the sideboard, we have a huge anti-burn package consisting of 4 Auriok Champions, gains as life and is difficult to remove, and Solitude is a creature, so evoking it with Auriok on the battlefield will gain as a life. 3 Leyline of Sanctity, a card called Grief is in the format, and so are a lot of other spells that target us. So let's keep them stuck in our opponent's hand, and if we have any extra copies, we can pitch them to Solitude. And we have a singleton copy of Batterskull. Just don't leave home without it. And finishing off the sideboard, we have 2 Eidolon of Rhetoric. Lots of Cascade and Suspend in the format now, and Eidolon slows that down, and with a toughness of 4, Prowess decks do not like it one bit. 2 Revoke Existence. This is able to deal with opposing Kaldras, as well as giving us a way to remove a Torpor Orb through a welding jar. And finally, 3 Containment Priest. Talk of new Reanimator, Ephemerate, and Eldritch Evolution decks have been filling forums left, right, and center, and Containment Priest says no. And it combos very well with our Flickerwisp. Now that's today's list. It's going to be my first run through a Modern League since Modern Horizons 2's launch, and I have no idea what's going on, what opponents are going to be playing, so I don't exactly have high hopes. A full deck list is in the description, and while you're down there checking that out, if you enjoy this video by leaving a like, that lets me know this is more of the content you'd like to see. And if you are new here, welcome to the channel. If you like what you're watching, please consider subscribing. We release a lot of Magic content, and it's mostly focused on being fun and entertaining. We do release a couple of other videos of other games as well, so if that's your thing, feel free to check them out. Welcome to the channel. Introduce yourself in the chat. And with all that said, let's get on with the games. Alright, we've lost the die roll. Guess it's an okay hand we'll keep. Opponent plays a mountain into a Soulscar Mage. Alright, oldie but a goodie. A pass to us. Path to Exile's a good pickup. Let's play Plains and pass. Fiery Islet. Monastery Swiftspear. Wild Slash our face for the Prowess triggers. Swinging in for 4, so we take that down to 14. We run out Thalia. They spend their turn killing it. And then they get in for another 4. I think we are better off just pathing now. I'll take out the Soulscar Mage. Opponent gets a mountain off the path. Gonna go to our turn. Aether Vial. Turn too late, unfortunately. Let's just play Field of Ruin into Thalia. Pass it there. Opponent spends 2 mana to Lightning Bolt our Thalia. Runs out a Soulscar Mage. They swing in for 2. We're gonna take it. Down to 14. Silent Clearing. It's going to deal as a damage, but I just prefer playing that over Ghost Quartering ourselves. Just means we have 5 lands in hand, and we have so much live with 5 lands. So we'll Skyclave. We're going to take the Soulscar Mage again. Pass it there. They're cracking the Fiery Islet to draw. That's a good sign. Playing another Fiery Islet. Sprite Dragon. Okay. They are swinging in for 1. We will indeed take it. Go to our turn. Plains. Okay. Let's play the Plains, run out the Maul on the Skyclave. Means they need 2 spells to block it. I'm tempted with the Aether Vial, but I don't think we can spare it. So we'll just pass the turn there. Cracking the Fiery Islet to draw. Steam Vents. Untapped. Serum Visions. Into another Monastery Swiftspear. Do you attack, opponent? No, they do not. All right. Got them at bay. That's nice. Go to our turn. Another land. Okay. Well, we will aggressively crack the Silent Clearing to draw. I don't hate Arbiter Ghost Quarter here. Arbiter, Ghost Quarter. Yeah, we're going to take the Steam Vents. I know there's higher upside of taking a mountain and then Field of Ruin. Can deal with it later, but they'll probably try and kill the Arbiter this turn. Pass it there. Manamorphose. I'll take cards we did not want to see for $100. Thanks, Alex. Oi. Into Expressive Iteration. If they hit a land off that, then they can cast another spell. We're in really big trouble. Mutagenic Growth. That is definitely a bad one. Certainly prices it into the block, doesn't it? Can we survive? We're on 12. We block here. Mutagenic Growth saves it. Even if we double block, it saves it. And then we take 5, 9. We take 11 if we only block with the Arbiter. We have to split our blocks. That's disgusting. Okay, let's go to blocks. Oh, they're just mutagenic growthing now. Targeting a Swiftspear. I mean, okay. Okay, well, let's block. Highest upside is actually if we block Monastery Swiftspear twice, isn't it? Because if we double block, we don't kill anything. We take 5. Down to 7. If we block 1, we kill 1. We get to keep 1 of these. We can put the Maul on it, or we might draw a removal spell. So I think we're going to go that direction with it. See what happens. All right, we're down to 1. They get another token. Go to our turn. Stoneforge can't get us anything relevant, and we scoop it up. All right, plenty of sideboard for this. Eidolon, Batterskull, Auriok Champions. Really tempted with the ley lines, actually. Sure, let's bring them in. Extra ones we can discard to Solitude. Let's go down. Let's cut down to 1 Aether Vial. Flickerwisp feels bad because it's an X1. I think we can give Arbiter a miss. All right, let's go. We won the die roll. Would we like to go first? Yes, we would. And I mean, yeah, that's our hand. Leyline into play. Plains and pass. Spire Bluff Canal from our opponent. Into the Swiftspear. Swings in for 1. Take it down to 19. Go to our turn. Let's go Plains. Let's run out Thalia. Because what I'm hoping is they'll kill the Thalia. And then we can cast a sword, and then we can cast an Auriok and immediately equip it. Or, I mean, they could just swing in and be stuck on 1 land, and that's fine too. They are stuck on 1 land. Change your plans, boys. Plains, Auriok Champion, Giver of Runes. Let's gain some life. No need to attack. Pass it there. Swinging in. Okay, well, we'll block with Auriok Champion. Take 1 down to 18. And they have another Soulscar Mage. So we get to keep the 1 life. Thanks. Go to our turn. Cool. Field of Ruin. Sword of Fire and Ice. I'll just pass it there. Swinging in with everything. Let's go to blocks. Block with Thalia and with Auriok Champion. Yep, they had the mutagenic growth. Give Thalia pro red. Go to our turn. Play Silent Clearing. Let's equip the sword to the Auriok Champion. Go to combat. Let's just swing in with Auriok here. I will hit their creatures. Get to draw another land. Yeah, we'll just pass it there. They hit the second land. Arid Mesa. Gets themselves a mountain. Sprite Dragon. Okay, we're going to gain a life. And opponent scoops it up. All right, I was really happy with that. Run it back. No Leyline this time, but it is a good hand. We're going to keep Mountain from our opponent. Into a Soulscar Mage. Pass to us. Thalia, very good. Let's go Plains into Giver of Runes. Pass it there. Arid Mesa from our opponent. Cracks the Arid Mesa. Gets Steam Vents. Untapped. A Braid on the Giver of Runes. Okay. Swings in for 2. Cool. Down to 18. Go to our turn. Let's play Silent Clearing. Run out an Auriok Champion. Pass it there. Expressive Iteration. Gets themselves a Spire Bluff Canal. Is swinging in. Well, we will block. Pass to us. Another Thalia. I think it's just Skyclave Apparition here. They're bolting the Skyclave now, which doesn't get them a token, but it also doesn't let us gain life off it coming back. And also the bolt could have hit our face, so we gained 3-ish life there. Let's go to combat. Swing in for 1. Pass it there. They Manamorphose. This is going to be Big Bird. Alright, that is a Big Bird. We gain a life. Steam Vents. Untapped. To another Big Bird. Okay. Gain another life. Oh, I would love a deck in stone right now. They pass to us. Another land is not exactly what I wanted to see. I'm going to crack the Silent Clearing to draw. A Leyline. That'll be good later, I guess. Field of Ruin and Thalia. Gaining a life. Pass the turn there. Lightning Bolt on our Thalia. Solitude now, ditching Leyline. Okay, Solitude goes away. We gain a life. We are at 21. And we have a lot of removal. Okay, cool. Killed our Thalia. Manamorphose to a Wild Slash and a Lightning Bolt. Okay, it's a big swinging turn, I get it. All we have to do is deal with this Stormwing, and then we should be golden. Alright, they swing in for 7. We're going to take it down to 9, but they are empty-handed. Skyclave is one of the few pieces of removal that doesn't do it. Let's play Silent Clearing. Let's crack it to draw. Plains is good. I like the Plains. Let's run out another copy of Thalia. Go back up to 10. Swing in for 1. Pass it there. Lava Dart. Shoots the Thalia. Okay. Swing in for 4. Hit us down to 6. Another Plains is not what I wanted to see. Have to run out Skyclave here. Was really hoping for a creature there. Swing in for 1. Pass the turn. Manamorphose. Okay, if that draws into anything, we're dead. Drew into a land. Okay. Lava Darter's down to 6. And they're going to swing in for 5. Hit us down to 1. Going to need a heck of a turn here, deck, if you wouldn't mind. Can't even Ghost Quarter ourselves, because if we draw Solitude, we can just cast it. Okay. Stoneforge. What does Stoneforge do for us? Play the Plains. Run out Stoneforge. Gain a life. I mean, it's got to be Maul here. And let's put the Maul on the Skyclave Apparition. Swing in for 1. Hope they draw creatures. Creatures or lands. Creatures or lands. That is a creature. Okay. That is good. Yes, we'll gain life. Go to our turn. Another Auriok Champion's not bad. Let's run it out. Gain another life. Can't attack. Come on, another creature. Play another creature. No, it's a land, even better. Even better than a creature. They still can't attack. They will eventually draw into stuff. Giver of Runes. Okay, that's very helpful. Our deck is being very helpful right now. In fact, it's being so helpful. Let's go to combat. Swing in for 4. Opponent takes it. Let's equip Stoneforge with the Maul. Pass it there. Expressive Iteration. Okay. Bit of trouble. They get to see so many cards. Mutagenic Growth. Just swinging in with Stormwing, huh? Well, we're priced into blocking. Into another Stormwing. Gross. Opponent sure does have someone on their side. They get to scry 2. Solitude would be very nice here. Or, you know, another land is fine, I guess. They scryed 2. And they put both cards on top. Let's play a Plains. Let's Field of Ruin them off a Steam Vents. Get ourselves a Plains. Equip the Skyclave with the Maul. Pass the turn there. Now, the cool thing is we can give it Pro Blue. Unfortunately, it might not matter. All right, Serum Visions. If they were going to draw one, that'd be a good one to draw. Prowess is up the board. Bloodstained Mire. Okay. Where'd they put those cards? They put 2 cards on top. Okay. No attacks, though. Passes to us. Eidolon of Rhetoric. That feels good. Go up to 10 life. They can't beat it. Yes. Oh, that's so good. I was so worried, but we got there. Oh. All right, we won the die roll this time. I mean, yeah, it's a taxes hand. It does taxes things. We're going to keep. Let's go plains and pass. Opponent plays a polluted delta. Going to play a plains. I think it's Thalia here. Giver of Runes can do the same thing. I still think it's Thalia. Pass the turn there. They crack the polluted delta. Get a hallowed fountain tapped. Play a drowned catacombs and a Stoneforge Mystic. Okay. They get Kaldra to hand. Let's go to our turn. Flickerwisp is nice. Let's go to combat. Swing in. Take it down to 17. So we could Skyclave, take away the Stoneforge. Or we could Arbiter, take him off a land. That could leave them stuck. Let's give it a go. Take him off the Hallowed Fountain. Pass the turn there. They have an island, so they don't have any white mana. I would like to draw a land next turn, please. Well, let's play Ghost Quarter. Go to combat. Swing in for 4. Opponent takes it down to 13. Let's just go Skyclave Apparition. Take away the Stoneforge. This forces them to either develop their board or deal with our creatures, which either way is good for us, because tapped mana means we're taxing them. Flooded Strand. Okay. Goes to our turn. Aether Vial, not bad. Let's go to combat. Swing in for 6. Take it down to 7. Let's run out Giver of Runes. Pass the turn there. Alright, they're paying Arbiter's tax, cracking their Flooded Strand, getting themselves a Watery Grave tapped. How very interesting. Well, we're going to go to the upkeep, and then we're just going to target the Watery Grave with a Ghost Quarter. They have to pay 2. Okay. So now they get to search their library. They get an island. And opponent scoops it up. There we go. Taxed them out. Let's bring in Revoke Existence, because they are running Stoneforges, and they're blue-black. I wonder if they have hand hate. I wonder. We haven't seen it, so I won't bring in the ley lines just yet. Apart from that, everything else seems pretty much on the up and up. Auriok Champion might be hard for them to remove. So it could be like a control-y list. Let's cut the path to exiles. We've got enough removal, I reckon, with the Skyclaves and the Solitudes. We'll just trim a Flickerwisp, and we'll go down to 1 Wisp. Cheeky one of Wisp. This is a hand of magic cards that I'm going to keep. Scalding Tarn from our opponent. Pass to us. Thalia, that's a good one. Let's play Plains into Giver of Runes. Pass the turn there. Crack the Scalding Tarn into a Hallowed Fountain. Drowned Catacombs. And they're passing. Let's go Silent Clearing. Let's run out of Thalia. Counterspell. Yep. You know what? I thought that would feel bad. It doesn't. Get in for 1. Honestly, at that point, I think Remand would have been better for them. Do nothing and pass again. Okay. Let's go for an Arbiter. Fatal Push on the Giver. Okay. Arbiter resolves. We'll just pass the turn there then. Path to Exile on the Arbiter. Yep. Get myself a Plains. Pass it there. Do nothing and pass. Gotta go Stoneforge. Do you have the answer, opponent? Just cycles a Shark Typhoon. And Subtlety. We'll put Stoneforge on top. Run out an Arbiter. Pass the turn there. Like, I mean, they're controlling us, but they're not getting card advantage. They're stuck on 2 lands. Path to Exile on the Arbiter. Okay. No, I won't search. They play a polluted delta. They pass it there. We're going to draw Stoneforge. There it is. Run it out. I mean, do we go for the greedy one of Kaldra? Sure, let's be greedy. Kaldra. Pass the turn there. They're cracking the polluted delta. Getting the Hallowed Fountain tapped. Another polluted delta. They're cracking it. It's going to be like a Jace. Oh, hell yeah. You going to bounce Stoneforge? Oh, nice. That's great. Come on, land. Give me a land. Plains. Skyclave Apparition. Eat your Jace. Stoneforge Mystic. Get a Sword of Fire and Ice. Pass the turn there. Teferi Time Raveler. Okay. Bounces Skyclave Apparition. Cool. Let's play Skyclave. Take out the Teferi. See what happens if we run out of Kaldra. Ooh, first time it's come out. That feels good. Go to combat. Guess who's got haste and is bigger than your illusion? Do you have a path? You do not. Okay. Pass the turn there. Next turn, there's a sword getting put on it. Polluted Delta. They crack the Delta. Get themselves an island. Teferi Time Raveler. You're going to bounce the token? They bounce the token. Okay. Pass the turn to us. Solitude's pretty hot. Sword of Fire and Ice. Equip it to the Skyclave Apparition. Go to combat. Attack them. They might have Fatal Push, so I'm just going to hit their face for 2. Draw another Solitude. Okay. Pass it there, I guess. Flooded Strand will turn on a Fatal Push if they have one. That is indeed a fatal push. Okay. Need another removal spell for the Stoneforge. Have your own Stoneforge. That's fine. We have an answer to that. I mean, no cards in hand. Game's ours. Yeah, they get themselves a Batterskull. Swinging in for 4. Sure, we'll take it. We got enough life total. Down to 12. Go to our turn. Let's equip Stoneforge. Run out Skyclave. Take the Stoneforge. Go to combat. Opponent sees what's happening and scoops it up. All right, there we go. Mono white Solitude taxes, taking down Esper control. So far, so good. All right, round 3. We've won the die roll. Leans pretty heavy on the vial. We have a turn to draw a white source. Gonna keep just because we're going first. This is risky. Very risky. Ghost Quarter into Aether Vial. Pass the turn there. Urza's Saga. Ugh. What does it do? Into an Amulet of Vigor. Oh god, no. Need a land then. Didn't get there. Pass the turn. Simic Growth Chamber. I will aggressively Ghost Quarter that now. Means they get a basic, but that basic enters untapped, so there's no Amulet shenanigans. And hopefully that's the end of that. Haha, they still had to return the land. Yes, I'm so good at this. Alright, they did get another Amulet though. That's okay. We'll get there. Go to our turn. Aether Vial, ticking up. That is a land. Let's play the plains. I'm just going to put Thalia into play, I think, as hopefully that'll slow down any broken shenanigans that are going on. They get to search their library, but it sacks their 1 remaining land. 3 amulets. What you got, opponent? They do have the Selesnya Sanctuary. Very nice. So now they have 6 mana. Is it into a Titan? It's into a Dryad, which gives them more mana, yeah. Into a Prime Time. Delicious. Get themselves 2 lands. That will then untap a bajillion times. But hey, on turn 3, we got a Thalia in for free. Value. It's an awful lot of triggers. Let's yield until Amulet of Vigors until end of turn. And who knows? Maybe we're dead. Yep. Indestructible Haste. Nope. Vigilance Haste. Arboreal Grazer. Selesnya Sanctuary. Okay. Let's just see what happens. If it's a second Hasty Titan, we just lose. Summoner's Pact. Yep. Primeval Titan. And we are dead. Thanks for playing. That was awful. Don't play again. Okay. Against this. Gross, gross, gross. Heck, I don't even know. Revoke Existence, I guess. It's pretty good. Bring that in over 2 copies of Flickerwisp. Run it back like that, I guess. Yes, I'd like to play first. Yep, keep. What are the chances they get to go off like that again? Plains and pass. Oh, I suppose Leyline would have been good, wouldn't it? Stops Valakut triggers hitting up phase. Misty Rainforest. They crack it. Get themselves a forest into an Arboreal Grazer. To an Urza's Saga. Pass to us. Plains. Stoneforge Mystic. Use its ability. We're going to get Kaldra. Pass the turn there. Castle Ardenvale. Pass the turn to us. Solitude as well. Very happy with that. Let's play Plains. Let's put Kaldra into play. Do they have a way to deal with it? They might. They are in green. Right. They create a construct. Well, we have Trample. Swing in. Take it down to 14. Pass the turn there. They create another construct. And get themselves an Amulet of Vigor. Simic Growth Chamber. Runs out Arboreal Grazer. Gets themselves the Valakut. Swings in for 3. That's fine and dandy. Go to our turn. Another Stoneforge. Let's play Silent Clearing. Run out Stoneforge. Get the Sword of Fire and Ice. Go to combat. Attack with the Germ token. No blocks from our opponent. Alright. Maul the Skyclaves. On the Germy boy. Pass the turn there. They're down to 7. Can they win next turn through removal? They play a forest. Swing in for 6. Sure, let's block 1. Go to our turn. Let's just go to combat. Swing in with the Germ token. Force of Vigor. Well, that says destroy. And this is indestructible. So that's cool. They block with a Grazer. We have Trample. Let's run out Arbiter here. Pass the turn. And they scoop it up. Very good. To the sideboard Amatorium. That felt really, really good. Let's run it back the same. Again, didn't bring any ley lines. Might need them. Okay, let's keep this one. Forest from our opponent. Into an Arboreal Grazer. To a Thalia West. Okay, not the fastest start, but maybe it's fast enough. Silent Clearing. Into Giver of Runes. Pass the turn there. Amulet of Vigor from our opponent. Selesnya Sanctuary. Dismember on the Giver. Into an Arboreal Grazer. Into a Vesuva. Copying a Thalia West. That's an interesting choice. They want double blue for counterspell maybe? Let's play Ghost Quarter. Run out Arbiter. Okay. Pass it there. All right, tap mana, playing the Selesnya Sanctuary. Wonder what they're playing. All right, that's 5 mana. Transmutes the Thalia West. Yeah, so you paid the Arbiter cost as well. Das cool. So you got the Summoner's Pact. But what did you get with it? I mean, you have to do it this turn, surely. Surely you Summoner's Pact this turn. You don't? Oh my goodness, you did not. Well, I mean, I'm just going to play an Aether Vial. Ghost Quarter your dual land. Pass the turn there. Urza's Saga. Okay. They pass to us. Aether Vial's ticking up. Another Stoneforge. Be good in the future. We will just pass. They just pass to us. Aether Vial ticking up. Force of Vigor on the Aether Vial. Okay. Well, we'll hit lands eventually. Give her runes is good enough. Means we can start getting in. Opponent's making constructs. Pass the turn there. Oh dear. All right, they're getting to search. Get another amulet. All right, we can take 3. Go to our turn. Plains. Plains is very good. Let's play Plains. Pathy Construct. Leonin Arbiter. Protection from green. Go to combat. Swing in. 4-2. They take it down to 14. Pass the turn there. All right, they pay the Arbiter's tax. Simic Growth Chamber. Adding a bunch of mana. Leading on Stoneforge there certainly would have changed the face of this game. All right, they return it to their hand, and they are Summoner's Pacting. Okay, getting themselves an Arboreal Grazer, putting the Growth Chamber back into play. Does this mean Titan? This could mean Titan. That would be very bad. That is indeed a Titan. Okay, well, they get a bunch of lands, so I believe the Titan will have Trample and Haste. Yep, yeah, well, might just be dead here, guys. I mean, they don't have enough mountains to Valakut us, so maybe they just hit us with an extra strong Titan. Can handle that. I can handle an extra strong Titan. Okay, they swing in for 10. Actually, depending on what they get, we might just be dead here. Crumbling Vestige, so when it enters, you add 1 mana of any color. I suppose we'll see. They don't have the red, though. Okay, they hit us for 10. Ghost Quarter. Come on, Ghost Quarter. That's not a Ghost Quarter. Hey, let's crack it to draw. Not a Ghost Quarter. Ghost Quarter, we win there because they can't pay for the pact. All right, scoop it up. Yes, I would like to play first. Mulligan. I can keep this one. Gonna put back Solitude. Let's go Plains into an Aether Vial. Pass the turn there. Riverglide pathway into an expedition map from our opponent. Okay. Well, I would certainly like to see an Arbiter then. Silent Clearing, not bad. Play Ghost Quarter, run out Thalia. Pass the turn there. Yup, there's a Saga. They pass to us. Aether Vial is ticking up. Play Silent Clearing. Let's go to combat. Swing in for 2. Take it down to 18. Pass the turn there. See what's going on. Cracking Expedition Map 4. Urza's Mine. So they are a Tron deck. Repeal on my Aether Vial. Okay. Passes to us. Let's go Plains, Aether Vial. Run out Stoneforge Mystic. Kaldra to hand. Pass the turn there. Can you beat that opponent? Search up another expedition map. It's a cool little loop. Crack the expedition map immediately. Get themselves a power plant hand. Play the other map. So Tron is on board next turn. Okay. Aether Vial is ticking up. Giver of Runes is a pretty good pickup in that case. Stoneforge. Put Kaldra into play. Go to combat. Swing in for 7. Stop in their draw step. Go after a power plant. And opponent scoops it up. Alrighty. Very nice. So Tron, doing Tron things. Let's bring in Revoke Existence. Let's bring in the ley lines, hey? Cheeky little ley lines. I think we can cut the Skyclaves here. We're going to 1 Flickerwisp. Run it back like that. Ley lines are for Thought-Knot Seers. Sons of Mulligan. You can keep this one. I think it's Path to Exile here. They play a power plant into an expedition map. Play a Plains into an Aether Vial. Pass the turn there. This is mine. Okay. Pass the turn to us. Aether Vial ticking up. Come on, Giver of Runes. Leyline, bit too late. Have to Ghost Quarter. Pass the turn there. Crack the expedition map. Get the tower. Let's go after the mine. Get themselves an island. Repeal our Aether Vial. Okay. Talisman of Creativity. Into another expedition map. Painful. Another Stoneforge. So we could Revoke Existence on the expedition, but I don't think it matters. I think what we need to do is go Plains, Stoneforge Mystic, threaten the Kaldra. Pass the turn there. Yep, they crack the expedition map. Themselves an Urza's Mine. They have Tron online. There's a Khan. Spatial Contortion. Okay. And fingers crossed we hit a Ghost Quarter. Another Talisman of Creativity. Okay. Into a Khan the Great Creator. Gross. This might actually be a problem now. Walking Ballista. Okay, they have an answer for the next Stoneforge Mystic. Let's run out the Stoneforge Mystic. Let's get more of the Skyclaves to hand. Pass the turn there. They get to reveal an artifact. What are they getting? Liquid Metal Coating? Mindslaver. Certainly an artifact. Play the Mindslaver. They're going to get to Mindslaver us. Think we're dead. Let's run it back. Yes, I'd like to go first. Sure, let's keep. Let's go Plains into Giver of Runes. Pass the turn there. Urza's Mine into an Expedition map. And they pass to us. Come on, Arbiter off the top. Stoneforge off the top though. Play Ghost Quarter. Stoneforge. Maul of the Skyclaves. Pass the turn there. Island. Talisman of Creativity. They pass to us. Leyline, okay. Let's play Field of Ruin. Stoneforge. Put in Kaldra. Go to combat. Swing in for 5. They take it. Pass the turn there. They play another mine. Khan the Great Creator. Okay. Yep, makes Kaldra a creature, so the gem falls off. Arbiter feels pretty good right about now. Let's run out Arbiter. Go to combat. We're going to kill Khan. We're going to hit them. Just get rid of both Tron lands. Do we get rid of Tron land Island? Take them off double blue. Yeah, let's take them off Island. Take them off Tron land. Pass the turn there. All right, so they beat Kaldra, but we beat their Khan, and now they're stuck on 1 land for now. Next turn, we get to soup up the Arbiter. Academy Ruins. Pass to us. Another Stoneforge. Not bad. Not great. Just activate this Stoneforge. Put a Maul of Skyclaves into play on an Arbiter. Go to combat. Swing in for 4. Take it down to 10. Pass the turn there. Repeal on my Giver. Let's give Arbiter protection from black, I guess, for Dismember. Urza's Saga. Passes to us. Still no blue mana. And we just scored a Revoke Existence. Not bad. Let's go to combat. Swing in with both. They take it down to 5. Down to 4. Revoke Existence on the Talisman of Creativity. Condescend for 1. I won't pay. Pass it there. Urza's Saga. Did they draw a way out of it? They did not. Yes. That's another one down for taxes. Very nice. Good old matchup with Tron, Blue Tron with Urza's Saga and Expedition map. It's very Yu-Gi-Oh! You can use the Urza's Saga, get an Expedition map. You can use an Expedition map, get another Urza's Saga. Pretty cool. I like it. I really like it. All right, final round. Yeah, okay, let's keep Urza's Power Plant from our opponent. Okay, another Tron one. That's a good pickup. Plains into Aether Vial. Pass the turn there. Urza's Mine. Oh, it's a worry. Into an Expedition map. Okay. Hopefully they don't have the natural Tron in hand. Hopefully. Aether Vial. Ticking up. Another Thalia. Well, it's Plains into Arbiter. Pass it there. Hope that's enough. Don't have the natural Tron, please. They didn't have it. Okay. That's very good for me. Pass to us. Aether Vial. Ticking up. Stoneforge that we can actually play. Let's play Silent Clearing. Go to combat. Swing in for 2. Opponent takes it down to 18. Now, we could Violin Stoneforge and pay to search. Or we can play another Arbiter. That'd be pretty cool. And Aether Vial of Thalia. And we can do the Stoneforge thing next turn because we will have 4 mana to pay. Let's cast Thalia here. Pass the turn there. This is pricing us into another Arbiter. Hopefully they don't have natural Tron this turn. Relic of Progenitus. Okay, so Eldrazi Tron maybe? Maybe they're just running it. Don't know. They draw a card though. Passing to us. Well, Aether Vial. Arbiter into play. Go to our turn. Aether Vial is a no this turn. Giver of Runes. Play Silent Clearing. Go to combat. Swing in for 6. They take it down to 12. Pass the turn there. And they scoop it up. Good game against Tron. Let's bring in the Revoke Existences and the Eidolons. Let's cut the paths. Yeah, let's cut the paths this time. See how that goes. Eidolon is just so they can't map and then play something in the same turn. No Arbiter, but it's fine. We'll keep. So this beats everything except turn 3 Tron with our lands. Opponent mulligans to 5. Okay. Urza's Tower into the Expedition map. Not great. Passes to us. Arbiter's pretty good. Let's go Plains into Aether Vial. Pass it there. Power Plant. All right, they're going to get a turn of Tron. Cracking immediately, so there's no room for shenanigans. They're getting the mine. Aether Vial ticking up. Now, hopefully they just don't have a finisher this turn. Let's play Castle Ardenvale. Run out Stoneforge Mystic. And yeah, let's get a Kaldra. Pass it there. Sure, you got Tron online. What do you do with it though? Okay, you get a Khan liberated. I think that has to hit the Stoneforge though, surely. Ticks up. Let's get rid of Skyclave here. Go to our turn. Aether Vial. Ticking up. Another Field of Ruin, hey? Let's play a Field of Ruin. Activate Aether Vial. Put Arbiter into play. Let's go after the power plant. Go to combat. Attack Khan, I guess. Pass it there. Now they kind of have to go after the Stoneforge because we have the Kaldra. Yep, they take away the Stoneforge. Another Stoneforge would be nice. So with that in mind, I'm going to keep the Aether Vial on 2. Just another Field of Ruin. I mean, that's fine. Play Field of Ruin. Let's try for an Urza's Mine this time. They can pay for the Arbiter, which they do. Get themselves a forest. Let's go to combat. Hit Khan. Khan is down to 4. Nature's Claim on the Aether Vial. All right, that does hurt. So now Khan's probably going to have to tick up here. I suppose they could tick down. They've got rid of our clock. They do tick down. Khan down to 1. Unfortunately, we have no way to really punish it. Sylvan Scrying, getting a land. Ugh. Slipping away from us, guys. They get the power plant. Stoneforge, this turn. Come on, Stoneforge. Giver of Runes is not what I asked for. I think we can race that Khan, to be honest. It's just going to keep exiling cards from our hand, isn't it? Well, we'll keep it up for a few turns. Let's get rid of the power plant. That gets us a Plains. We'll run out of Giver of Runes. Pass the turn there. And then if we draw into a Maul, we can actually punish that Khan a bit. All right, we exile Revoke Existence from our hand. But it has a Sylvan Scrying. Gets a power plant. Plays the power plant. Ancient Stirrings. Sanctum of Ugin. That's a gross one. Go to our turn. Eidolon of Rhetoric. Let's play Field of Ruin. Blow up Blast Zone. Get a Plains. Go to combat. Attack Khan. Pass the turn there. Relic of Progenitus. They crack it to draw. Sanctum of Ugin. Exile a card. I mean, Kaldra's how we win here, isn't it? Sack. Let's get rid of the Eidolon. Go to our turn. That's the card we wanted. Stoneforge Mystic. Come on down. Get to tutor up. Maul of the Skyclaves. Let's just pass the turn there. No attack this turn because Giver can protect the Stoneforge. And then Kaldra gets to hit in for a lot of damage. Alright, targeting the Giver of Runes. Let's give Stoneforge Mystic protection from black. Just in case, I suppose. Wormcoil Engine. They pass to us. Plains. Okay, so Stoneforge. Make a Kaldra. Living Weapon. Maul of the Skyclaves. On the Kaldra. Go to combat. Swing in. Khan liberated. Pass the turn there. Chromatic Sphere from our opponent. Now we could just start making humans as well. A way to deal with this worm coil would be nice. We have a few in the deck. They are swinging in. Okay. Want to go for the race. Pass to us. Play Silent Clearing. Let's just crack it to draw. No human this turn. Ghost Court is good for the future. Let's equip Stoneforge Mystic with the Maul. Go to combat. Get in with that. Pass the turn there. Khan liberated. Activates the Sanctum of Ugin. Damn. Exiles the Kaldra. Good news is we can kill Khan. Bad news is we still have to try to deal with this worm coil. Alright, down to 12. Go to our turn. That doesn't deal with the worm coil. Play it. Let's go to combat. Hit Khan liberated. I reckon they're out of basics. Just go for the Sanctum of Ugin now. They have 4 basics. Pass the turn there. Khan the Great Creator. That one's pretty gross. Liquid Metal Coating will hurt my feelings. Maybe they can't play a Liquid Metal Coating, actually. That would be interesting. Just an expedition map. Okay. They play the expedition map. Searching up the last Tron piece, I guess. Yep, that's the mine. They play the mine into a Chromatic Star, into a redraw, into a Chromatic Sphere. They swing in for 6. We're going to make a human and block. Go to our turn. Let's go to combat. Swing at Khan. Khan is dead. Let's take a turn off making a human to run out Aether Vial. And then to run out Eidolon of Rhetoric. Pass the turn there. They swing in for 6. We are going to take it. Down to 6. Cracking the Chromatic Sphere to draw. It's an Ugin. Ugin ruins our day. Oh, looks like a big Walking Ballista. Walking Ballista X equals 6. Okay. Yep. Kills us. Go to the old sideboard amatorium. Let's trim 2 Skyclaves. Bring back in a path, and a path. So we have the Revoke Existences instead. Let's go down to paths. Let's bring in some ley lines, because I'm pretty sure... Hang on, let's have a look. What does Khan say? Yeah, to tick up Khan, it's target player. Oh, maybe that's not very good, actually. Let's bring in Batterskull and, yeah, run back like that. Batterskull, just another good beater they might struggle to deal with. Yes, we won the die roll. We would like to go first. Mulligan. Mulligan. I mean, it's a fine hand, but it doesn't do anything against Tron, so mulligan. Keep, I guess. Let's put Solitude, Eidolon, Plains to the bottom. Player Plains, pass the turn. I just wanted an Arbiter so bad. Okay, there's mine into a Chromatic Star, not bad. Go to our turn. That is indeed an Arbiter. Let's play Silent Clearing. Let's run out Stoneforge this turn. Let's get our Kaldra. Pass the turn there. There's his Power Plant. Could be the natural Tron. Pass to us. Skyclave, not great. Yeah, let's just get Kaldra out there, I guess. Hurts if they've got exactly land and Khan. Go to combat, swing in for 5. They take it down to 15. Pass the turn there. Okay, they did have natural Tron. Into the Khan. Yeah, probably kill our Kaldra. Yep, gets rid of our Kaldra. Ghost Quarter, please. Let's play Plains. Let's run out Arbiter. Go to combat. Hit Khan. Down to 2. Pass the turn there. Making his Exile. We'll exile Thalia. They crack the star to draw. Play another Power Plant. Run out Walking Ballista that can kill both our creatures. Yep, kills our Stoneforge. Chromatic Sphere. Is just happy to pass it there. Well, let's cast a Skyclave. Target the Walking Ballista. They're shooting down Arbiter. Another tower. This is another big walker. Yep, Ulamog, and that's the game. Ah, that is just so unfortunate. We mulliganed so hard and we couldn't get an answer. Alrighty, first League of Modern Horizons 2 with a Taxes deck. What did we think? Really good? Really good. That last game against Tron was mighty unfortunate, wasn't it? Just disappointing. I, for some reason, got in my own head about the Titan matchup as well. I'm like, well, they kept up double blue. Maybe they run Counterspell now, but that's dumb. Why would they run Counterspell? And even if they did, they would counter our Stoneforge Mystic and we could still get the Arbiter out. So we should have played the Stoneforge first. There's no real way they could have answered the Kaldra. Kaldra dodges a lot of their artifact removal. And I just don't think they could have won from there. So that game was ours to lose. That Tron game was just unfortunate. And sometimes just with this game, man, variance hits. And I mean, we mulliganed to try and get an answer to turn 3 Tron, and we just didn't. We just didn't. Put up a good fight through Khans and stuff. Kaldra able to hit things pretty hard. Doesn't survive a Khan, unfortunately. I thought Kaldra was going to be a big trap. I legitimately thought it was. But you know what? It's pretty solid. Pretty solid. Solitude, I love it. I love this card. It just means we get to run 12 pieces of removal in our main deck. That's great. So it's 12 pieces of removal, but 2 of them are attached to bodies. So Solitude, maybe we don't put the body down, but we can. It's pretty good. I didn't miss the Thalias, only having the 3 felt all right. Castle Ardenvale, very important in that Tron match. We did end up losing, but it's very important. So kept us in the game to hopefully draw us into answers. Overall though, these new cards, pretty solid in Taxes builds. Pretty solid. Maybe our sideboard needs a different sort of angle to it. I have the Revoke Existence because I thought there were going to be a lot of new artifacts and enchantments that we couldn't compete with, like an opponent's Kaldra. We would have to Wisp or Path or Solitude away the Germ token. Maybe they would be better as something like Damping Sphere, just because there is a lot of Cascade, a lot of Tron, a lot of Titan. They could probably be Damping Spheres. Eidolon of Rhetoric, I still really like it. It made our opponent in the Prowess matchup scoop because we had the Auriok Champions, we had the Skyclave Apparition that was able to first strike block a big bird, whose name I don't know. I've just always called it Big Bird, so sorry. And because they could only cast 1 spell per turn, we would always be able to kill them. So they saw the writing on the wall that, hey, we've sealed this up. And I feel like that's something that Taxes has been missing. We actually have cards that now say, game is mine. Answer this. Batterskull used to be the answer this, but it was only hitting for 4. It was on turn 3, whereas Kaldra still only comes down on turn 3, but it hits that turn. And I think that's very important. And the fact that even if they have a bigger creature, an indestructible creature, and we can just get through and we can start exiling it, if we were able to get Kaldra to block that Worm Coil engine, oh, perfect. Would have won us the game. Fortunately, it didn't happen. So I'm going to chalk that one up to variance. I think this list has the potential to 5-0. If you'd like me to play it again, please leave a comment down below. And let me know what you think. What are you excited for in Modern Horizons 2? And until next time, have fun.